If it's your first cruise, dining can be confusing, and a few simple mistakes can cost you time, money, and some of the best food on board. Here are the cruise dining tips you need to know before you sail. Alright, first thing, and this is where a lot of people mess up, reservations. If it's your first cruise, you might assume you can just show up to any restaurant whenever you want. And technically for some places you can, but for the really popular spots, that's where people get burned. Specialty restaurants, like the steakhouse, Italian, or sushi, those fill up fast, especially on sea days or the first couple nights of the cruise when everyone's excited and trying to try everything. Most cruise lines actually let you book dining before you even get on the ship. If that's an option, take advantage of it. Seriously, it makes a huge difference. And if you didn't pre-book, then your move is this. As soon as you get on the ship, connect to the Wi-Fi or open the cruise app and start making reservations right away. Because what happens is, people wait until day 2 or 3, then suddenly realize everything good is already booked. One thing a lot of people don't realize, you can sometimes still get in without a reservation. You can walk up, check for cancellations, or go at off times. But that's more of a gamble. So if there's a restaurant you're really looking forward to, don't leave it up to chance. Lock it in early and you won't have to think about it again. Next thing, and this one confuses almost everyone the first time, what food is actually included and what costs extra? Because when you book a cruise, you hear, food is included. And that's true, but not everything. Here's how it works. Your main dining room, that's your sit-down full-service restaurant, that's included. You can go there for dinner every night and usually breakfast and lunch too on sea days. Then you've got the buffet, which is also included, plus a bunch of casual spots like pizza, burgers, tacos, things like that. On a lot of ships, you can eat all day without paying anything extra. Now, where people get tripped up is specialty dining. These are the upgraded restaurants, steakhouses, French, seafood, sometimes teppanyaki, and those usually come with a flat fee or a la carte pricing. And the truth is, some, though not all, of those specialty restaurants are really good. But you don't need them to have a great food experience. The included dining is often better than people expect. Like, you can easily go your whole cruise, never pay extra for food, and still eat well. For some, the way to look at it is, specialty dining is more of a nice to have, not a must-do. If you're celebrating something or just want a different vibe one night, go for it. Now, let's talk about dress codes, because this is one people either overthink or completely ignore. Cruises aren't as formal as they used to be, but there are still some expectations, especially in the main dining room. Most nights are what they call smart casual. So think jeans, a nice shirt, maybe a dress, nothing crazy. You don't need to be dressed up like it's a wedding or anything. But at the same time, this is where people mess up. You also can't just roll in wearing swim trunks, flip-flops, and a tank top straight from the pool. They will turn you away in some cases. Depending on the cruise, there might also be 1 or 2 formal nights. And this sounds intimidating, but it's really not. Some people go all out, suits, dresses, the whole thing. Other people just step it up a little, like a button-down shirt or a nicer outfit than usual. You can kind of choose your level. And here's the thing most people don't realize. Formal night is optional. If you don't feel like dressing up, you can always go to the buffet or more casual spots instead, so you're not locked into anything. The easiest way to handle all of this? Just pack one outfit that's a little nicer than what you'd normally wear. That way you're covered, and you don't have to stress about it. Now this one is probably my favorite tip. There are so many hidden food spots on board that people either overlook or only find after a few days of cruising. Most first-time cruisers stick to the buffet and main dining room the whole trip, and those are great, but they're also where everyone else is going. Meanwhile, there are all these smaller, more low-key spots around the ship that can end up being some of the best food you have. I'm talking about things like pizza counters that are open late, poolside grills with burgers and fries, little international stations with different cuisines, sometimes even coffee shops with snacks and desserts. And the best part? A lot of these are included. Plus, they're usually way less crowded. So instead of waiting in a long buffet line, you can just walk up, grab something quick, and go. This is especially clutch on sea days or in the evening when everything else feels packed. So one of the best things you can do early in your cruise is just explore a bit. Walk around, check out what's open, look at the menus, because once you find those hidden spots, you'll keep going back to them all trip. Next tip, let's deal with the crowds. If you go to the buffet right at peak time, like noon for lunch or breakfast on a port day, it can get packed. Long lines, hard to find a table, and it just feels chaotic. That's where people start thinking the food experience isn't great, when really, it's just bad timing. Either go early, like right when it opens, or go a little later, closer to when it's winding down, or find another spot to grab a quick bite. Early is great because everything is fresh and fully stocked. Late is great because the crowds have cleared out, and it's way more relaxed. The same thing applies to the main dining room. If you have a flexible dining time, try to avoid that peak rush window if you can. And one more thing people don't always think about, sea days are the busiest for lunch. Everyone's on the ship, everyone's eating at the same time. It gets hectic. So on those days especially, timing your meals right can make your whole experience way better. Now this one feels like a hack the first time you realize it, and honestly, it kind of is. In the main dining room, you're not limited to just one appetizer, one entree, and one dessert. You can order multiple. Just check with the waiter first because some cruise lines are now charging for extra entrees. So if you're looking at the menu and can't decide between 2 appetizers, get both. 2 desserts? Go for it. Want to try something you're not sure about but don't want to commit to it? Order it and something you know you'll like. Just don't waste food. And this is one of the best ways to actually enjoy cruise dining because you get to try way more without worrying about money. The only thing to keep in mind, don't go too crazy right away. Pace yourself a little, especially on the first couple nights. But yeah, once people realize they can do this, it completely changes how they approach the menu. It turns dinner into more of an experience instead of just picking one thing and hoping it's good. Last tip, room service and how to actually use it the right way. A lot of people either forget about room service completely or assume it's expensive and not worth it. But depending on the cruise line, it can actually be free or just a small delivery fee. So it's something you should at least take advantage of once or twice. Where it really shines is breakfast. Instead of fighting the buffet crowds first thing in the morning, you can have coffee, juice, pastries, sometimes even hot food, delivered right to your room. Especially if you have a balcony, this is one of those small things that makes the cruise feel way more relaxing. It's also great for late-night food. Some ships have limited options late at night, but room service is usually still available. So if you're back in your room and don't feel like going out again, it's an easy option. Cruise dining is one of the best parts of the experience. You just need to know how it works. If you want more cruise food guides, tips, and full restaurant reviews, make sure to subscribe.